Let me tell you about a dynasty that almost died from the inside out. Not because they ran out of money, not because they ran out of children, but because they ran out of legitimacy. We're going back to 18th century England. King George III sits on the most powerful throne on earth. Empires bow to him. His ships rule the seas. Gold fills the royal coffers. And yet, with all that power, all that influence, all that royal blood, his house almost collapses in a single generation. Why? Because his sons could produce children, but not heirs. His son, George IV, lived a wild, scandalous, reckless life. He secretly married a Catholic woman, but English law said that union doesn't count. So he finally married properly and had one lawful daughter, Princess Charlotte. She was the hope of England, the golden thread of the royal line, and then she died in childbirth. Her baby died with her, that thread was cut. Then his brother William IV stepped up. He had 10 children with an actress. 10 sons and daughters with royal blood, royal faces, royal features. They looked like the king. They carried the king's DNA. But the law said, you are still illegitimate. You can never wear the crown. His lawful children all died in infancy. The other royal brothers didn't fare much better. There were princes everywhere, grandchildren everywhere, royal blood everywhere. But the law kept saying, no heir, no heir, no heir. The dynasty was drowning in royal DNA but starving for lawful birth. In the end, the crown landed on an 8-year-old girl, Victoria. Not because she was the strongest, not because she was the oldest, but because she was the only one the law could recognize. The throne bows to legitimacy, not emotion. Now, here's where it gets real for us. Yahshua warned there will be people who stand before him one day saying, Master, Master, we prophesied in your name. We cast out demons. We did miracles. We had power. We had experiences. We had ministry. And he will say, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who live in lawlessness. He's not talking to atheists or mockers. He's talking to people who moved in the supernatural but refused his government. In Scripture, to be known by Yahweh isn't just a casual, oh yeah, I've heard of you. It's covenant. It's legal belonging. It's being part of his household by his spirit and his law. That's the heart of this. The spirit gives you life. The law, the Torah, gives you legitimacy. The spirit conceives you. The law covenants you. If you have the spirit without the law, you have power but no permission. You might look like a son, but heaven doesn't recognize your claim to the inheritance. And if you have law without spirit, you have rules but no life. You're technically correct but spiritually dead. True sons and daughters, the ones who will inherit the kingdom, walk in both. They are spirit-filled and Torah-obedient, charismatic and covenanted, on fire and in order. So here's the question. Are you just emotionally attached to the king, or are you legally joined to his kingdom? On that day, heaven will do what the English throne did. Set aside every impressive, emotional, gifted, but illegitimate claim, and place the crown only on those who are both sired by the Spirit and sealed by the law. The throne will not respond to hype. It will respond to legitimacy. So ask yourself, when the king looks at me, does he just see a resemblance, or does he see a rightful heir? Thanks for watching.